Rock here. So today I guess I'm going to be doing a tutorial on finger rolls and waves and its variations. So basic thing is having your palms face up and getting the motion down with your fingers. So you can start off one hand and just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back, and eventually you'll be able to, just roll out. And it'll look, you gotta make it look clean. And so then, as you're saying, you do it with your right, you gotta do it with your left. So when we do our finger wave, we're going to have our arms together, because sometimes it helps keep your hands flat and leveled, so it doesn't look all sloppy. So we're gonna start palms up and fingers closed, and some people choose to have their thumbs out. Others, prefer to have their thumbs in, depending on what they're doing. But for sake of it, I'll just keep my thumbs in. So we're gonna start out, and we're gonna go, finger at a time, going out, then kind of close it up. So like I said, just get practice at it, and you'll go eventually just out. So remember, it's finger, finger, at a time. Then close it up to end it. So in the finished product of what it's supposed to look like when you do it, it's going to look like that. Just a basic one wave. So the next step to that, or add-on, is going back, as I just did. So, you do your finger wave, okay? But then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to go back. Like I said, it's good to get down both sides, because then it helps it flow and it looks cleaner. So next thing after that is continuous finger roll, or some people call them ripples. And pretty much that is just here, and you keep on going. So when you do ripples, you kind of have your finger out here, and once it gets to the halfway point, right about there, you're going to want to start bringing this finger in. So you're going to go and right about there. So then once your fingers get like that, it's about ready to close off, you're going to bring this finger back out. And you're going to create your ripple. Here it goes again. So you go here, like that. Like I said, same thing. Once you do it with your right, you make a continuous ripple. I'm not too great at it, but do it with your left and go backwards. So eventually you'll be able to do a continuous one, and it'll flow. Alright, so there are different variations and things you can do with finger waves and rolls. You can do, match them, make them flow the same way, put your hands together, creates fun effects. A common one that people like to do, I guess it's extremely popular, is when you do a vertical one. And so pretty much you're going to have your side of your palm in between a little crook here between your thumb and your forefinger. And so, as you see it, right there. So when you do it, it's going to be the same thing. You can start from the top or bottom. And so what it's supposed to look like is, so you're going to go. So start with your pinky, your fingers going like that, and you're going to make a wave. And then same thing, so you're going to follow it, you're going to make a continuous wave. So we're going to go here, and as this finger goes back, your pinky is going to follow it, and your fingers are going to move with it. So, again, here it is. Alright, here you go. Here, remember, pinky's going to follow it, and as your hands go, it's going to make a wave. One more time. Notice how your hands follow the flow. And eventually you can make a continuous one. You can do where it's still horizontal and make kind of like a snake fish thing. Other way. So you can switch it up and down, up. Another common thing is your palm down finger waves. So you're gonna have your hands, whichever you're more comfortable with, but have your thumbs crossed or done like that, and you're going to pinky and then all the way down. The key with this one, like any other move, is you gotta kind of go slow at first. Otherwise, it could cause some issues because you go too fast. It's gonna look all sloppy. And you want to make these things look clean. It gives a better effect when you're actually giving shows. So, here you go. We're gonna go pinky, ring, middle, pointer. We're gonna do the same thing. Some people don't like to close their palms, but it's whatever floats your boat. So you go here, same thing. Just practice basic finger rolls. It's just upside down. So you can keep your hands open, and you can drift across. Another common thing with that, with the palm facing down, is having your hands crossed over, or like that. It's kind of difficult because not a lot of people are used to having their hands crossed over and then doing a palm down finger roll. And it's the same thing with that, you just gotta get used to it. So after a few times practice, you can just roll it. Not my best move here. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys is just a few variations and what you can do with finger rolls and waves and everything like that. One thing I like to do is, for effect, slide your hands back and forth when you're doing motion, when you're doing a finger roll. And it kind of gives a weird effects with lights. So when you go, you're going to go and back. So when you open, just go forward. When you're closing this hand to this hand, you're going to go back. Or if you reverse it. That's just a fun thing to do. You can mess around, you can do different things. Doesn't matter. Another thing is, honestly, you can kind of just go with it, kind of like Mad Libbing it. So, like I said, some people like to do the finger waves as to where they're going the same way, or they can just mirror it. And, you've seen people, a lot of people I've seen can just do shows straight off of finger waves and rolls. But other than that, let's recap just here in space. You can do this, which is a fun one. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show today. So remember, finger waves, back and forth, ripples, palm down, finger waves, back and forth. And then, like I said, once you get better and better, you'll be able to kind of cross over and do different things with it. Alright, see ya.